United 93, you're here Cleveland Center.
Back in the early hours of September 11, terrorists hijacked 4 planes that were flying in the eastern United States at the same time, forcing them to crash into major buildings in New York and Washington, D.C. at 8:45 a.m. The first plane crashed into the World Trade Center Tower 1. Shortly thereafter, the second plane crashed into the adjacent. After a moment, a cloud of smoke began to erupt with flame, with vibration until the collapse of. Shortly thereafter, a third plane crashed into the Pentagon office of the U.S. Department of Defense, and the fourth plane had an unsuccessful goal of crashing into the U.S. Capitol building, landing at a remote grassland in Pennsylvania. The incident caused a large number of deaths. There was severe damage in the area of the accident, and there are many people who are directly and indirectly affected.
The damage this time in total 2,977 people were killed, more of them in New York, or 246 passengers and crew of 4 planes died. In the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, 2,606 people died, whether they died immediately or after injury at the Pentagon building. 125 dead. The deaths include people from 77 different nations, with New York City losing 441 lives working. In addition, thousands more were injured or began to show symptoms of the life linked. The incident shows us firefighters working in the midst of toxic debris and smoke. Then after the event of 9/11 that the whole world must remember, first are the results of the change in the aviation industry, including the fact that the business sector still faces the security aspect of both international and national airports has been doubled a few days after the incident. The United States establishes Transportation Security Agency, Transportation Security Administration, and TSA, which take care and promote various measures thoroughly. There is a passenger information specific in advice was used immediately after the incident. Venture to prevent it. On July 15, 2017, a staff member at the Etihad Airways check-in counter in Sydney Airport referred to the locker that is both big and heavy of one passenger traveling to the United Arab Emirates or UAE. The decision and based on safety around them after the 9/11 terrorist attack in the United States, which included baggage relation size and SNAP including checked baggage. They don't even know doing so helping to cover the bombings linked to IS. Because the baggage that Emma Kayas was in possession of, there was a bomb hidden in it. The aviation industry must stay ahead of the terrorists. Faisal Abdulrahman, a researcher at the RSIS, a researcher in Singapore, said there has recently been a notorious international terrorist incident. It's all about hijacking and improvised explosive device, but 9/11 is an illustration of safety and security as the current distancing Eurasians current danger. This is why development around the world encourages the development of intelligent systems and local countermeasures. In the event that choose an event may occur as health cabinets to alter commercial passenger plans. Airports accept orange texture fly one of the change in safety was including the distinction of the restricted area is the boarding area. This only begins passenger and force. The protection inside the often accelerates the door which is our weakness. That has been around for a long time but only recently since attention after the hijacking inside.
The September 11 sabotage, also known 9/11 Seoul, sabotage by suicide attacks in New York City, Washington, D.C., and USA. One World Trade Center, the birth of the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. After going through a major sabotage, there was a lot of damage in the World Trade Center area. Fire ruined the scene of the accident took more than 8 months to manage. This area is known as Ground Zero. 9/11 Memorials and Museums. In addition to the newly built World Trade Center complex, there is also a September 11 Memorial and Museum built in the Ground Zero. The construction of the 9/11 Memorial and Museum used a hose in the original base of the World Trade Center, create a waterfall. They flow into the ground, and they are named of the deceased in ground on the platform at the top of the waterfall. The museum is located below the waterfall and is named 9/11 Memorial and Museum. Due to this event, affect feeling for both American and people around the world quite a bit. Therefore, the detail can withdraw the exception at some point. Maybe resistance of the past that can affect the feeling the true leader says. If anyone passes any show point, data was a glue in his heart, please walk away, and can come back to join the procession when ready. And if anyone doesn't want to listen anymore, can be persuaded from the procession without any glue, which is considered a small warning. The 9/11 Memorial and Museum was built to commemorate the September 11, 2001 attacks, the cost for suicide bomb built in the United States.
Jules, this is Ryan. Was on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things don't go well, it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy to find. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you. And I will see you later. Bye, babe. I'll call you.